Back for part two. That didn't take long. If I could have paused it, I would have, but I need to look and see exactly how you do that because, as I said, it's a little difficult to see some of the fine print. So, great. So we carry on. So that I was just in there, College Park 2, I think, and I think this is College Park 1. There's the sign, retirement residence. So now we head downtown. So probably another 20-minute walk. Maybe a bit longer from here. Going down to the Cornwall Center to pick up pills. When I splice this all together, that should be a pretty seamless transition back there because I think I started it with pretty much the same view I finished part 1 on. So this is taking us past the old St. Chad's. I've walked by there several times. Used to be a school, and there's a gymnasium in there. I assume the gym is still there. The building has been turned into condos. I guess I don't know for sure. They may have taken out the gym to make room for more condos. I don't know. Oof. I'll stay down on this side for as long as I can rather than just walking along College up there. There it is, St. Chad's. I've never been in it, even before renovations, never been in it since renovations. I've seen pictures of some of the condos in there. That's about it. This is a new building which has, I think there's a sports medicine business in here. I don't know what else. There's no actual path out of this sidewalk. So I guess I will go this way a bit further. Out of this sidewalk, out of this parking lot. Hi. So there's sort of a mixture, still some of the older buildings back here, which have also been renovated, which you can tell from the brickwork that they're original. And then you've got, I don't think that path, yeah, that path will take us through here. Let's go this way. It's an old path. This takes us to another parking lot, but gets us closer to College Avenue. And brings us around here, Bishop's Court. All these buildings are part of the diocese, and so that's why St. Chad's was an Anglican school. So that's the kind of churchiness you sense. They come by it honestly. But that building now, and there you can see the whole thing. As you can see, now has a skin clinic in it. And I've been in that house. I used to know the fellow who lived there. It's a nice house. And we're almost down to Broad, which is, and we'll be angling over that way into downtown. Whatever fashion makes the most sense. Don't think I'll be able to cross on this slide. It'll probably need to wait and go this way first. I don't very often walk down this side of Broad, so maybe I'll walk down this side of Broad, at least for a ways. So CBC's over there again, the sound stage, all that stuff that I walked by many times. And the lake, of course. We will go this way. There'll be a left turn signal first. I like this apartment building on my right. It's got a kind of a Spanish look to it, which is appealing. This one, I like the looks of it, always have. And it's seems to have been fairly well kept up over the years. That's a new condo building there, just a few years old. And Madrid, they call it the Madrid. There's a sign up there, I can't quite point at it. Apparently it's been called the Madrid from the very beginning. Another older apartment building here. So doing something too. Somebody's balcony being worked on, or else they're about to clean windows. Maybe that's a window cleaning. Yeah, I'd say they're about to clean windows. Going up there. There's an old apartment building and a new condo building there. Hello, Brian. Hello, Mohammed. I'm good. How are you? I think I'll just stay on this side. I don't walk down this side of Broad very often, so that'll be a little different. Old house that has, over the years, turned into a business. I think there's an old house at the core of that. Hard to be sure. Maybe it's always been a business. Another old apartment building. As long as I get the crosswalks, I'll keep walking this way anyway. This medical office here used to be, when it was first built, it was built as a coffee shop. The general hospital is down that way. Now it's all medical offices, but it was a rather nice coffee shop. Couldn't make a go of it on that location though. What else we got along here? Hair, beauty, and retail store. That one looks like it's probably still a house. This one's a house. This one's a house. What's that? I have been north of the tracks, but not generally in what's North Central. I don't usually walk in North Central. I've been north of the tracks on this side of Broad, though. And this side of Albert, probably. I haven't really gone up to North Albert very much, but I've been fairly far north on Broad. And Dragon Boat Asian food, dim sum, dine in, delivery, pick up. Eating there, it's pretty good. Oh, NDP. Offices of some sort. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing here, but I'm sure it's annoying everybody in the neighborhood. Yeah, so General Hospital is right down this street. I caught the light just in time to carry on down this side of Broad. So downtown is heaving into sight over there. General Hospital is down there. 7-Eleven is right here. Or it used to be. Is it still open? Yeah, it's still open. Wasn't sure when I saw these barriers, but maybe they did that to control traffic. with the work being done on the street, because this whole side of Broad is closed right off at the moment. Center Point Plaza Apartments, rental apartments in here if you like downtown living. Monthly parking if you like downtown parking. We've got the Options Pregnancy Center. I don't know what that one is. Kettlebell Kickboxing. Sol Luna, I don't know what that is either. Here's the main entrance to Center Point. Usually the first hospital was called the General Hospital because it was for everybody as opposed to being a private hospital. Because there were private hospitals to start with. Commercial cleaning and disinfection services. Salam Ethiopian food. I've eaten there once. It was interesting. It's good. Looks like they're still in business, so that's good. Money Mart. Payday loans. And then right next to it, Seoul Mart for your Korean food needs. Q over there is a gay club. The rainbow flag on top of it. Cultural Council, other things over there. Trying to get to the hotels. Land of living skies, they call Saskatchewan, and it is fairly dramatic today because there's a mixture of blue sky and fairly thick clouds. So there's rain coming, supposedly. This is the South Broad Plaza. Nothing too exciting on ground level. Offices. Wandering shopping cart. These things certainly find their way around. This is the Sask Oil building here. I don't know if it's still called that or not, but when it was built, it was the Sask Oil building. There's a Ramada over there. And the other side of the street here, which we may or may not go by. Actually, I think I'll be crossing Broad here. Because I just have enough time to do that before the light changes. So now we're on Victoria, which I've walked down many a time. There's probably a left turn signal here I'll have to wait for. So there's another hotel. Oh, actually there isn't. It used to be called the Regina Inn, now it's the Doubletree by Hilton. This is the Ramada Hotel and Convention Center here. We'll get off of busy Broad. Victoria Towers, offices. The Motherwell building next to it is condos now. There's the rooftop bar and grill over there. I've never been on their rooftop, even though that's what they're known for. I've only been in the main floor. It's designed to be a deck, but it's never used as one anymore. The Laugh Shop. There's the Motherwell building. It was originally a government office building but was converted into condos at some point. And then there's the Sask Power building. And Hotel Saskatchewan, where I am not going today. Always artwork. There's artwork on all the downtown switch boxes. Over there is Crave, which at one point was the Assiniboia Club, private men's club. Pretty good food too. SAS Power Building, which they mostly got the scaffolding off of, maybe entirely, but they're still working on it. There's Crave. Over there. They have a nice deck. So I smell food. Here we have Brewed Awakening, then there's a new ramen restaurant next to it. Looks like I caught this site pretty good, so we'll cross here. Avery Tower. There's a good look at the curve of the building, SAS Power. And we're going down there. Almost where we're headed. I've done a lot of writing in Brewed Awakening, or before that it was called Atlantis, but this coffee shop. Not recently, but in the past. There's been various restaurants here, but currently there's this restaurant, this ramen. Is there an Iranian restaurant in Regina? You know? I almost think there is, but I can't say that for sure. Yeah, I can't say for sure. There might be. It's a Thai restaurant. Infell Tower over there. Here's where I get my eyeglasses. FYI doctors. Contacts. That used to be the Bay department store over there at one point when I first remember the building. Completely redeveloped into Century Plaza, has, among other things, has a radio station in it. This one's for lease if you're looking. Prairie Donaire here. This still says laser eye treatment on it, but it's not anymore. I'm not sure what it is right now. Perhaps nothing. Oh, serious work going on there. TD Bank. Should be a coffee shop on that corner I used to spend a lot of time in too. I remember sitting in that corner at the coffee shop watching this tower being built. Because originally there were two, which are down there, and then this one was built more recently. Bill Center 3. Hamilton over there has apartments and suites for rent. Possibly condos, I don't know for sure. Another bank. Canadian Western Bank. Don't know much about that bank. That old building at one point was the newspaper office. I've been to an Iranian restaurant in Saskatoon, I believe. I was at an Iranian restaurant. Enjoyed it. I think that's what that one was. The Bridal Boutique, if you're getting married. But I'm not getting married today. Kendi Boutique. That's a boutique too, but it has other things in it. It's called the Leader Building though, because that's where the Leader newspaper was. Lancaster there is a pub. That used to be a shoe store. Colin O'Brien is where I buy a lot of my clothing. There. You don't have to go outside for some of these buildings. They're connected above ground. There are cities with far more of that in cold climates. I know Minneapolis has a lot of, it's kind of a skywalk that keeps you up above the cold streets in winter. Old City Hall used to be on that corner, and then this was originally a shopping mall called the Galleria, turned into a federal government office building. It's the tallest building in town, actually, right there. Delta, another bank, CIBC, Royal Bank on the other corner. And we'll go this way because I haven't quite caught the light, and I'll stop up here, I think, probably, because I'm going into the Cornwall Centre, and I'll stop the feed once I'm up here ready to cross the street. Gold Building is Saskatchewan Government Insurance. It's an old building with, the only thing I know that's in there aside from Starbucks is a yoga place, Yoga Mala. That used to be a bank, I'm sure. Had a McDonald's in it at one point. Now it's H&M. They call this the old City Hall Mall, but it's really the old post office. It was City Hall for a while, but it wasn't the original City Hall. It was built as the post office. Globe Theatre, our professional theatre company, is in there, with whom I've performed a couple of times over the years. Okay, we'll stop here with a view of the Cornwall Centre. Thanks, and I'll be back with part 3 shortly.